So we have to make sure that the development has made adequate plans to ensure the community will bear no more than its fair share of cost for development, right? So that's impact fees, right? So typically speaking, impact fees, and this is the beauty of impact fees. So impact fees were created or envisioned to catch the small projects that fall between the gaps, okay? So, and what do I mean by that? So a 17 lot subdivision on 5 acres, if we do a traffic impact analysis for that, there's no measurable impact, okay? We do 10 of those that equal 170 lots, the cumulative impact is measurable. But when you do them at one at a time, it's really, really hard to catch that impact. And so a traffic impact analysis for a 17 lot subdivision is gonna say, nope, no impact, don't worry about it, build it, keep going. So impact fees catch that. They catch those small ones and they treat every lot the same, no matter if it's a 170 lot subdivision or a 17 lot subdivision, they keep them all the same. So, but we also have to do an impact study because our subdivision is big enough. We have to make sure that, hey, make sure you're not doing anything crazy or impacting something crazy over here, over there, that needs to be dealt with that wouldn't necessarily fall under the typical auspices of the city's capital improvement plan. And so we've done a traffic impact analysis. The city staff is reviewing it. There are some impacts, okay? We kind of expect that. And so what are we gonna do? We're gonna mitigate them. So what we're gonna do is our plan is to, instead of paying impact fees, is that we will mitigate our traffic impact by building the infrastructure necessary to do that mitigation. So does that mean traffic signals? I think it'll mean a traffic signal. And I don't think we're gonna do a roundabout, probably 2 traffic signals. And then the one's gonna be, we're gonna work at signalizing Hayden and Huetter with a span wire signal, and Hayden and Carrington. So the way we look at doing that is, so obviously Hayden and Huetter is an existing deficiency, right? It's already broken. I don't think anyone in the city knows or says otherwise. So impact fees, as you're probably well aware, aren't supposed to fix already broken intersections. Can't break it anymore, but you're not supposed to fix anything, or not supposed to be used to fix already broken infrastructure. So what we'll be doing is we'll work with the city and city staff to put together, and city attorney, to put together an agreement that works out the traffic mitigation. And what we'll do is essentially just like the parks thing, we'll build the infrastructure, and instead of paying the impact fees, we'll just build the infrastructure all the way up to the amount that we would have paid for impact fees. There's probably about a 70 cents on the dollar savings to the city when we do it, just from the standpoint of the private developer dollars go a lot. They go a lot further. Let's just face it. That's just the reality. The cumbersomeness. Is that a word? I don't know. How cumbersome it is for a city to put together a set of plans, put it out to bid for public bid, have to take the low bidder. That entire process takes a lot of effort. It happens after every single home in the subdivision is built, not before. Lots of times it happens years after, so it's problematic in that regard. And also prices seem to creep. So as we all know, inflation happens. And so as prices rise, those dollars don't go as far. But if we get the infrastructure done and installed now, So in the early phases of the project, then it fixes the intersections, and it's a savings to the city. It's a benefit to the residents of the city. It's also a benefit to the developer, because let's face it, no one wants to have a project where brand new homeowners can't get in and out of their homes. So there's a benefit everywhere. So that brings us to the conditions of approval. So conditions 6, 7, and 9